so many organizations or in call centers, they get a resume and they say, wow, this is a really good rep. They worked at 2 other contact centers. They worked in the industry for 25 years. That might not fit what we're looking to do, right? They might not fit, the type of program, the type of client, the type of organization that we are.
It's a lot more than just the physical presence. And if you get the right people, they figure out how to be supportive, even when they're not physically close to each other. People will find a way to be the kind of people they are at the core, even if the medium changes a little bit.
Management has to show up, not be on a pedestal, but show up and integrate into the environment you're at. If you can get the same culture everywhere you have it staffed, and if that culture can be based upon your core value, everybody can own that. You're making a big step.
Just because you're good at one thing doesn't mean you're going to be good at teaching it, right? Not every player becomes the coach.
If you're only focusing in on errors, then you start having a whole exception processing problem. People start complaining, and it's just a downward spiral. So you have to continually focus in on developing the skills of your people.
So when you actually get a live person on the phone, you're like, oh crap, they answered the phone. Now what do I say?
5 things when it comes to change management. Vision, incentives, tell people why it's going to benefit them. Resources, give them what they need to get through it. Skills, train them if they need training. And an action plan, let them know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. And don't forget the why. That's the most important thing, right?
At the end of the day, it's about bringing people together, not coming out there and being disruptive by changing the norm and allowing call centers to actually work together. Because at the end of the day, it's really the agent on the other side of it that makes the difference.
When you believe and have faith and you trust in your team, then the confidence builds not only for yourself, but now for your team. And it's just this momentum that keeps on growing. It's a mountain of continuous confidence.
People want truth. And unfortunately, we live in a space where the truth gets cluttered because there is greed, there is pride, there is power, there is money, and you have all these things that kind of push out truth. Well, I'm not driven or motivated by any of those things. You'll learn very quickly, it's not going to work. We need to have truth. We need to deal with truth. And as a CEO, I want the facts, whether good or bad. I need to have them so that I can make the best decisions for my company.
If you do not provide the appropriate channel with the appropriate response rates and time, you are very likely losing business. It may vary by business type what channels of communication are most appropriate for you to open up, but it is not an option to not be multi-channeled or omni in some format today.
When you're talking about AI and bots, that's never going to replace an actual human, right? The agent isn't going to go away. Yes, there's benefits to AI and bots, of course. You can enhance the IVRs, quicker customer service. You can enhance your chats. You can increase customer loyalty with these different tools, of course. But at the end of the day, the agent isn't going away.